Excuse me? I'm here to apply for the stunt assistant position. Is this the right place? Thank God. I didn't want to stick my head in the wrong tent again. I think I scared one of the acrobats. That won't count against me, will it? Good. It'd be embarrassing if I shot myself in the foot before I even made it to my interview. I'm Kennedy Cotton. It's nice to meet you. Here's my application form. I've never done an interview at a circus before. Where should we start? A bit about myself? Well, I was born right here in this town. I've lived here my whole life. I graduated from St. Rose's, that university downtown, next to the cathedral. I was on the cheerleading squad, so I'm comfortable in front of big crowds. Leaving town won't be a problem for me. There are plenty of people here who never want to leave, but I'd really like to travel more. I know I wouldn't be choosing where I go, but I think it'll be more exciting that way. What made me want to try out? That's easy. I've been coming to the circus ever since I was a little girl. My parents took me every year when it came to town. They were usually pretty busy with work, but the circus was the one big thing we did together. Being able to participate in a show here is like a dream come true for me. My favorite act? Would you believe me if I said it was the knife throwers? Or would you think I was trying to get on your good side? Hey, it was worth a shot. I didn't really have a favorite act, to be honest. I loved everything. The knife throwers, the acrobats, the tightrope walkers. My parents said the first time I saw the ringleader step into the ring with his tigers, I got so excited that the other people in our row nearly kicked us out. They had to bribe me with one of the stuffed tigers they were selling at the entrance. But the past 2 years, I really have liked the knife throwers the most. It's because of you, actually. I know it sounds like I'm buttering you up, but I mean it. The knife throwers were always exciting, but once you started performing, I was hooked. You have this focus when you throw your knives that makes it feel special. It's like nothing exists except you and the person on your wheel. I was actually really excited when I saw that you were the one looking for an assistant. Like I said, working here is a dream come true, but working with you is even better. I'm not scared. I know how hard everyone in the circus works. You wouldn't have gotten this far if you weren't good at what you do. I know you won't hurt me. Not badly anyway, and I'm not afraid of a few nicks. Besides, this might be weird to say, but it's actually kind of exciting. There are so many jobs in this city that are just basic, boring work, but willingly getting strapped down and having knives thrown at me, even when one mistake could put me in the hospital. How many people can say that they get to experience that? A test? Do you mean? Of course! If you want to practice with me, then go ahead. I'll show you I'm not scared, and that I look good on that wheel. Do you mind if I ask you a question now? What's it like, being a part of the circus? Hey, I'm supposed to be asking you. You can't turn the question around without answering. All right, fine. If I had to guess what it was like, I'd say it was exciting. You get to travel to new places and create these amazing shows for everyone to see. You've got crowds of people watching you, cheering for you on the edge of their seats during the dangerous stunts. It sounds incredible. You feel the same way? Really? See, I knew I was a good fit for this position. Wow. I know you have to practice a lot for your shows to be good, but seeing everyone together like this, it's amazing. I guess I know why you weren't holding interviews here, though. It's a little loud. Is that your wheel over there? So, how long does it take you to wash the blood off this thing? You haven't had to yet? I guess that means I'm in good hands. Or that I get to be the first. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I trust you. Come on, strap me in. You know, these are a lot comfier than I expected. So, how do I look? Pretty enough to be a target? If you won't be sure until you test it, then go ahead. I'm not scared. So, I know the point of this is to see if I get scared or not. But did you want me to react a certain way? Should I pretend there's an audience watching? Just act naturally? Okay, I can do that. Whenever you're ready. Am I okay? You just threw a knife at me. I'm great. Come on, throw another. I wondered what it would feel like, but I never imagined. That was insane. It feels like my heart's going to explode. Are you sure 3 was enough? You don't want to throw more? All right, if you're sure. Do you really think I did a good job? Or did you tell everyone who applied for this position that? Unless I was the only one who applied. 2 others, huh? I'm surprised. I thought more people would want to be a part of this. And today is the deadline for applications, too. I wonder if I know them. Oh, I'm sorry. That came out wrong. I know you can't tell me who applied. I'm just thinking out loud. I know a lot of people in town. It's one of the benefits of living here my whole life. Or one of the downsides. Everyone knows everyone. Honestly, that's another reason I wouldn't mind traveling. It would be nice to go somewhere where people don't... Hey, that clown over there. Is she calling for you? It sounds important. Do you need to go talk to her? This is really embarrassing. I'm scared of clowns. Just a little. It's not going to be a problem, I promise. I can get over it. But is it alright if I go and wait for you in your tent while you guys talk? Even if I wasn't nervous around them, I don't want to hang around if you're talking about something important. Don't worry, I remember where it was. I'll go and wait for you there, okay? No rush. Oh, you're back. I'm really sorry. When I opened the tent, the wind blew in and knocked your papers on the ground. I tried to pick them up in the order they fell in, but they might have gotten mixed up. Was everything all right with the clown? Was something wrong? No? That's good. So, is there anything else we needed to do for the interview? Did you have any other questions you wanted to ask me? I do have one question, actually. I know that getting this position means I'll be traveling a lot, and I know a lot of performers sleep in personal tents instead of spending money on hotels. Will I get my own tent, or will I have to share with someone? I don't mind sharing. I just want to know so I know what to bring with me. If I'm sharing a tent with someone, I won't bring as much stuff. I'll be sharing a tent with you? No, that's not a problem. That's totally fine. It's probably a good thing. If I end up getting this job, we'll be spending a lot of time together anyway. I want to get to know you better if we do. Besides just when we're working. Other than that, I did want to ask when I'd hear from you again. If I get the job, I mean. By next week? Awesome. I think I'm gonna go then. I have a few errands to run before I go back home. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Even if I don't end up making the cut, it was awesome to get to meet you and see what goes on behind the scenes here. I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Good morning. It's nice to see you again. Do you want a croissant? I stopped by my favorite bakery to grab breakfast on the way here, and they gave me an extra one by mistake. Isn't it good? It's my favorite bakery for a reason. The guy behind the counter is a little grumpy, but it's worth it for their pastries. If you think this is good, you should try their cupcakes. I was really excited when I got your call. I know there were only two other applicants, but I was still a little worried I wouldn't make the cut. The other two withdrew their applications? Geez, talk about flaky. Who even does that? I guess it's better than ghosting, but still. If they were going to withdraw applications that quickly, they shouldn't have wasted your time. Honestly, it sounds like you dodged a bullet. It's better they back out now than right before a performance. And you still got me, right? Don't worry, I'll show you that you made a good choice with me, even if I ended up being your only choice. I'm ready to give you everything I've got. Just wait. This is going to be the start of the best knife-throwing act Circus E&E has ever had.